Welcome back to the North Lab Podcast. I am in Man's Mel's.
Cliff!
You don't know, say it's Rayon. What up?
Back in the building.
Gotta scoot up.
Or in the park, in the house. You already know what it is, man.
But, we just started off with,
Yeah, we gotta get the cat out of the bag.
2020 stays out doing itself, yeah.
They're really trying to make it, like, the worst year ever, man.
Like, look how we started, and we're still dealing with the whole thing with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
All of these people died. We had Kobe. We had, many other individuals in between.
We had the Black Lives that
the whole
we've
thing
lost.
Black Lives, the murder hornets,
Facts.
and everything else that's going on. And now...
all the people that have passed and perished through COVID, you know what I mean?
All the grandparents over in Italy.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Sports that's been stopped.
Yep.
Wildfires going on in California.
Yeah, burning up everything.
You know what I mean? Like
It's really looking, I'm not gonna lie, it's really looking like the end times, my guy.
and if that wasn't enough,
It's really looking like the end times.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Black Panther. Jackie Robinson. Gone.
James Brown,
Gone. Just
Fine.
like that.
you know, budding career, you know, just starting up. I saw Michael B. Jordan, like, he put up a crazy post that just kind of, you could tell he was still dealing with all the emotions
Oh, yeah.
that were tied to that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's one of the things, like, when it comes to Michael
His,
that I like,
caption still.
he doesn't actually allow himself to get caught up in the hype. Similarly to Chadwick, where...
It's one of the things I rate about him.
Yeah, they don't allow the people to pull them in, like, oh, why aren't you saying this? Why aren't you saying that?
Never.
He'll say whatever needs to be said when the time is right. However, it's not something where it's overindulgent. Like, this man had cancer.
Yeah.
All this time.
4 years from.
People clowning on this man for how he looked when he, came out in videos and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And not a soul, didn't push it out for sympathy, attention,
None of that.
none of those things.
Yeah.
Right?
And you could tell too, like, the real we're not gonna stay on this too long. We just want to pay our dues to the king himself. But you could tell too by even the way it was released, like, it wasn't a thing of, oh, we're telling you this to garner attention or anything. It was literally just like, oh, so you guys know, just to inform you. Like, it was literally just that he died around the people that he loved.
He loved.
Really?
Did you even know that this man was married?
First of all, I didn't know that he had cancer. I didn't know that he was
Right?
battling. I didn't know that he was married.
Well, down to
We
the
didn't know
marriage.
much about him.
He didn't know, but that's
We
the
just
thing.
knew that he was a great actor.
He's just like, yo,
That's
I
about
come
it.
out, I act, I'm gone. That's it. I do what I need to do, and I bounce.
And you think
Facts.
about how other actors would have possibly been in that situation, how they would have tried to milk it. Not saying that, like, how you deal with it is your process, but, like...
Oh, we're going to talk about somebody that was milking some shit real soon. But
we all
I
know
missed
how people can take advantage of certain situations, is what I'm saying. To get more attention, to get more clicks, to get... Like,
Facts.
I hate this term, but to get more clout, you know what I mean? Like, it's a disgusting business,
Yeah.
and I think everybody felt it. Like, fam, that tweet was like the most liked tweet ever, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Like, 5.9 million people liked that post.
It might be the most liked. That's
And I think
crazy.
it touched so many people because of who he was and how he laid out his life. Like, he was very much so, like you said, like, get in, get out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here to act, I'm here. And he cared about, you could tell he was passionate about his process as an actor, and the way that he even treated his acting. Like, he put his heart and soul into it, and he kept his private life private. Like, how do you have Marvel Studios, one of the biggest studios in the world, right? And they have no idea that you have cancer? You don't think that Marvel Studios, billion dollar corporation or studio, has all the reach and pull? You don't think they want to get return on their asset or return on their investment if they know that they have an actor that they want 5 to 10 movies in? If they know that, they're probably gonna do all in their power to keep him in the best shape, in the best health possible, because they want to maintain their investment, and then that is Chadwick Boseman.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that they didn't even know goes to show how close to the neck, he kept everything close to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
The people that, battle those type of battles in silence, I look at them and say, okay, you're a strong, super strong individual because you're carrying all this alone. But I also look at them and say, like, damn, you don't know what your situation could have, you don't know how the outcome of that situation could have been if you just, opened up and told somebody, so I don't know how to feel, to be honest.
I think not knowing how to feel is a perfect feeling because I think it's an unexplainable thing. You know what I mean? Like things like that, things like this, you just gotta chalk it up. Like, why is COVID here? Like, why do people die in disasters? You just have to chalk it up to like it's a bigger plan, and there's things going on that we don't know, and that things that we ultimately can't have effect on. Like we're ultimately a couple mammals rolling around on a rock in the midst of a vast space and time.
Yeah.
Amongst millions and millions of galaxies. So when you look at it in that perspective, I think you just gotta learn what you can from situations like this.
All right.
God rest in power to Chadwick Boseman, my Black Panther, forever and always.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. Sucks, man.
Anyways,
sucks.
Talking about keeping things to yourself and how you feeling. How you guys feeling outside of that?
I'm doing okay.
You had a good week this week.
Yeah.
We don't have to get into details, but you had a good week.
Yeah, I had a decent week.
Halfway through.
Yeah, people hating on me. A little bit. Yeah.
Well, if they ain't hating, you ain't doing something right.
I ain't doing that. Yeah. That's not if you're not doing something right, you're not gonna.
Or you're not doing nothing at all.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. According to Cat Williams. But
I don't know if I'm gonna be quoting Cat right now. Cat ain't the most sound individual. I love Cat, but
I just don't know.
He's like that uncle that comes to the barbecue that gets drunk and starts dancing with your cousins.
Right.
Oh,
and, like he's a good time, but like after
just don't leave your kids around them past a certain time. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just don't.
All right, Uncle. Let's get inside now, huh?
No, but like, so I was over by Niagara on the Lake, and it was really good. It was super relaxing.
Can we put that picture in?
No, we're not putting that picture.
I was like,
no,
this guy kick up in a hot tub.
We're not putting that up.
It's in.
It's in.
No, it's not in there.
Why don't you put that in, bro? Enjoy yourself, King. You earned that.
You earned it, fam.
So I'm getting messages from people. I'm not gonna say their names. And it's like, I'm gonna show people that you have to be scamming gal to be able to get yourself over there. I'm like, really? Are you serious?
Wow.
Where they?
It'd
be one of your own. No, man.
I'm glad you
be
knew where I was
your own,
going.
fam.
Your own people.
Knows me very well, fam.
He said it like in the format of a joke, right?
Yeah.
I was
But I'm just like,
was he dead ass?
I'm like, wow, are you serious?
Wow.
I'm like, I love you too, fam. I was like, I love you too. But I'm like, really?
Yeah, that's a joke. That's the vibe sometimes.
It's the vibe sometimes, but it was super relaxing, man.
That's dope.
Yeah, you need it. A man like him.
Been working, been grinding still. Been grinding. Got
especially you
on the market.
You don't even sleep, bro. Like,
No, recently I'm actually getting better with the whole sleep department.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can honestly say. Shout out to this guy because he's been taking his health a lot serious. It's been something I've been on his case for since I've known him. And he's recently really turned the corner around. So like big ups. Yeah. Lots of things to be proud of for you this week.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna let this week go by without
any form of growth. I applaud.
Yeah, speaking of
every
growth,
single day.
the Dewey is off for my man today.
Hey,
I mean, like,
I know, right? Like, look at the
Just relax. Just chill out. Listen,
look at the wind. Like,
this was empty when he came in from. He took off the do-rag. This started filling up.
Nah, you know what it is though? I appreciate my mans because these are my brothers, so they're always gonna pick me up. I lost a lot of progress though.
Where?
Bro,
where? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to. The do-rag is on for a reason, guys.
Bro, I lost a lot of progress.
You look like you're dousing people with the river now, right?
Bro,
don't be in denial.
When I was wolfing, because you know how they had no barbershops open.
Oh, yeah,
I had to like keep it.
Yo, I'm curious. You have any pictures of your head when you were wolfing, fam?
Oh no, we don't show those.
Cause like we don't show. I know what I was must have been looking crazy.
No face, no case.
You know what I look like? You know what I look like when I'm wolfing? I look like have you seen those badass kids that get put in the corner? That like those kids that like sniff glue in the classroom. That's exactly what hair looking crazy, hairline looking a mess. Like it's just nothing that
But
you
like
want
an
to show.
older version of that person?
For sure, just
Like-
the older version. Plus, I have no facial hair, so I really look like a kid.
Oh,
So if I don't keep this maintained, it's just gonna look like, are you grown? Are you young?
Fam, even if you weren't my dog, like I'd have to look at you and really be like, nah, he got it. Nah, real talk. He's got it.
Not true.
Like it's not even drip, it's precipitation. Like I gotta bring out the big actual
I don't think it's that
scientific.
deep. I don't think it's that deep.
Alright, you keep saying
I
that.
want to work towards.
Just watch the comments after this video. You'll
You
see.
think so?
You'll see.
Oh yeah, they're coming.
You'll see.
They're coming.
Oh my god.
Look at him.
That's what you've been hiding underneath the
And then I'm just trying to keep up the skin at the same time.
Yo,
like,
it's growth, man.
It's growth.
How's this? So how's this?
Yeah, yo, what's
How's
going
it?
on with the
So-
vacuum man thing, fam?
I've been keeping up with the vacuum.
Yo,
I
I need you to send
kind
me
of
the link.
lacked. I kind of lacked with the exfoliation, but today I went ham on the
I
exfoliation.
need you to
which is
send
why-
me the
I need to
link
get
on
on
that
that,
vacuum,
bro.
yo, because that thing is amazing.
No, the vacuum is the truth.
Oh
my, yeah.
Nah,
you know what's a good
way?
way? You have to go in the shower, right? Come out and then use the vacuum because your pores will be open.
See,
So then
guys, this is why I want to talk. When are you ever gonna see grown black men
Right?
talking about skincare
Right.
like so
Never.
candidly, so unapologetically,
Never.
Right.
like this? You ain't gonna see it nowhere else but in the lab. I'm sorry, King. Keep going.
Best podcast
bro,
on
like you gotta wait until you come out the shower, then you put the vacuum.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I usually just hit the T-zone areas for people that don't know.
Tell them about the T-zone. About the T-zone, mention.
So the T-zone is like here,
Yes.
your T, right?
Yeah.
I hit that, but some people hit the whole thing. But my whole thing isn't my problem areas. It's the T-zone because those are the oily. Those are,
You
those
only
are,
got the T-zone.
yeah, because those are the oiliest points of your skin, right?
Okay.
So that's why you
You
blemish.
got your notepads out?
That's literally
Y'all
why you
are
blemish.
learning
Y'all
right
got
now.
your notepads?
Are y'all paying attention?
Alright, go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's literally why you blemish. So you want to attack the T-zone, and then that way everything else will just clear up. Also, I've been keeping the Fiji on deck. You know what I'm saying? Fiji on
Oh,
deck.
you rich, you got an expensive one.
Alive? This man's not saying hydrate, he said hydration.
Hydration.
Gotta
You
keep
say
the
hydration,
Fiji on deck. I'm saying I've been getting haircuts. Hey, yo, I'm basically saying I'm ready to mate. So like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
I'm ready.
Put it out there.
I'm ready to mate.
Put it out there,
I'm ready to
kid.
mate. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Jump
ready.
in the DMs.
I'm ready to mate, man.
Jump in the
You see,
DMs.
I'm getting a little bit swoller by the day.
You understand?
I'm gonna stop.
I'm
seeing your arms kick up a little
It's
bit. I'm
growth
like,
on all
yo,
levels.
what's up?
It's growth on all levels.
All levels.
I'm just trying to get like my
Bling,
man
bling
Cliff
in
over
them
here.
both.
You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
man.
You know
Like,
what I'm
get
saying?
over here, bro. I see you.
No, I see you.
Yo, we're just trying to get like you, my guy.
No, man.
Facts.
First of all, I'm trying to get like you with the muscles and you with the money. That's a fact.
You'll be talking about the money.
That's
If I could just join forces with you guys and be one individual,
We just all
I'll be one
coagulate.
handsome man.
It's like a mixing pot, fam.
Mix it
Stir it all
The
up.
money will come, yo. You are the sum total. It's all good. It's
But
all
I can't be the man with the looks because that's Clifton again. You see?
talking about? Are you mad?
No, that's a lie.
This now.
I'm not
You're a
that
cleaner
cute.
man, yo. What's wrong with you?
I'm a cool 7 on with
We're
the
not
haircut.
doing this right now, yeah.
We're not doing this. Oh, we don't have to do this. It's okay.
We're not doing this. The way how you're flooding the basement right now with your head up, you're talking about this.
This is
You know what's crazy?
a hazard.
You know what's crazy?
It's a hazard right now.
You know what's
It's a
crazy?
health risk.
You know what I realized though? Like, I would say I'm not like, I don't consider myself like handsome. I'm more so like, this is gonna sound mad sus. But like, since I don't have no facial hair
I don't know where you're
and I take care of my skin, I would consider myself like more on the like handsome, pretty type shit. Cause I've always, you know why? Cause I've never had
handsome.
Handsome, for sure. Handsome. But this is why. I have
like that.
I have no
You gotta
facial
look
hair.
good as a prancer.
I have no
That's
facial hair.
what's up.
I have no facial hair to take care of. So I always
alright.
focus on my exfoliation.
Okay.
I have to make sure my skin is up to par because that's all they see. I can't cover up with no hair.
Right.
I always get haircuts. You know what I'm saying? I never like dirt. Like I've
You
always
got
been.
the added. What is it? Addedness. The T liner. The T liner, fam. What's it called? Adonis.
Adness.
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 You gotta get the addness, fam.
Yeah, the Andis.
And bro, ever since I was young, bro, like all my gym teachers, like, yo, you take so long in the chain, like you're a pretty boy. I'm like, I'm not even that cute, but I'll take the pretty. I'm not handsome though. I would ever let a girl lie to me and call me handsome. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not handsome.
So you'd rather a girl call you pretty than handsome? Like, oh, you so pretty.
Yeah, because you know why? People.
Because he does pretty boy things.
I
The
do pretty
man
boy shit.
Takes care of himself.
I'm kind of
You know,
boy
he's
like
funny.
that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Face mask. There's a
Face mask. Yo, hold on. I'm trying to get on that face mask.
No. There's a real vibe behind it. I just don't
seriously.
be putting the timing. Like, I need to put more time into that.
Yeah, actually, that whole exfoliation thing,
bro.
Like, yo, I used to use this thing. Shoot, man.
The black face mask?
No, I did that.
Oh
I
my
did
God.
that.
Is that neat?
Bro,
Cause
that
I see
hurts.
hair like
That hurts.
The charcoal, right?
Yeah, the charcoal.
But it's
That
supposed to
hurts.
hurt. It's good because it's unclogging your pores.
Yeah, man. Like, there's two kinds. Yo, there's a little digga one that you just put on your skin or whatever, and then like you peel it off. Like it's still pulling on your skin. It's still getting a little something off.
Okay.
And then you have the other one, yo, the elite one, fam.
The one that goes to the IG.
Pulling your skin.
Go to the Instagram baddies page.
Yeah, you see them.
Tummy tea and the what's the other one
man.
you freaking doing?
You can't put on too many layers of that thing. Yo, take off skin cells,
Well,
bro.
the black face mask.
Yeah, man, that's
Bro,
freaking
you're
skin
gonna
cells,
die if
yo.
you put too much.
I did that
trust
like an idiot, man. I put on one layer and I made it dry. Yo, I put on the layer, right? And I went in front of the fan and I had the thing like dry. Yeah, because I'm like, I want this to work. Then after that, now I took another layer and put that bad boy on and I went back in front of I doubled up because I'm like,
not reading the instructions?
No, I thought it was weak, fam. But you see, by the time that second layer left on my face,
Bro.
we mean talk, fam. There was no
Yeah,
talking.
your face is stuck.
It was just,
You're looking like Jim Carrey for the mask. Just
That's the thing.
Just stop.
yo, when I pulled the first one off, oh my gosh.
It's
Right.
hectic. It's hectic.
It was
I'm trying to do that with someone's
terrible.
daughter still.
What?
What?
Trying to do that with someone's daughter.
What do you mean put a
What are you
face
trying to
mask on
do?
them? Or
Put a face mask? You trying to face mask?
Someone's
Were you just trying to be? Oh, okay. All right.
I wanted to be on an exfoliation tip with it.
Oh, okay. But
Oh,
no,
yeah.
The thing is, no, it wouldn't be you doing that to them. It would be them doing that to you because they
Nah,
don't.
man.
we both.
It'll be an equal opportunity kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Like I put it on her, she put it on me. Like,
Bro, I
You're with your green, you know you be hooking up and all that kind of stuff.
feel the love tonight. Yo, what is that album dropping? What? Holy. Oh man, yo, Drake, shout us, bro.
Yeah,
we got
what's
this.
up?
We do this.
Facts.
OVO Sound Radio. They need you need a group.
Facts.
You guys need a group.
Facts.
Oh,
I can snitch on Chubbs too. Yo, Chubbs my
Chubbs lost
championship
that thing
friend.
already. Chubbs always be Chubbs be in the studio like, my guy.
Yo, like,
The only man I've
I'm a
ever seen.
family.
Yo, the only man I've ever seen that never actually got like fully called out was TV Gucci. Only
he
thing he
in
ever
that?
said was TV Gucci. That's my guy. That's the only
bro,
thing he's ever
I'm
said about
never
it.
trusting a man like TV Gucci with my investments.
Yeah.
Never.
TV Gucci.
Never.
Like I don't even know it, and you never know. And with a guy whose name is that, you never learn his gubby.
Bro,
The man's name is TV Gucci.
that's all you get. All you get
Never
is the
learn
TV
his
Gucci.
gubby.
You don't get
Music is
anything
sick
else.
though.
Fam, there's one girl in that guy's phone that knows his gubby.
Right.
She's down the rise.
His name's
Outside of
probably
his mother?
Daniel.
Not even outside of his mother. And even his mother
Even
probably
his
doesn't.
mom.
Probably don't even remember the name no more. It's be like
Gucci. Gucci, where that?
TV
calling him Gucci for so long, you don't even know her son's own name.
Gucci TV.
And then you have the Daniel, the scary man, yo. The one, yeah.
What's
What's
the
his
scary one?
name, fam?
I can't say his name,
Right,
yo.
yo, fam. That guy
The man
comes like
whose
the
name-
Grim Reaper.
Yeah,
See
man,
that
he
name
come
3
like-
times coming in the.
Not nice.
The man come like Candyman, yo. You can't say his
Talking
name
about
too many
nice.
times.
Speaking
yo.
of that, movie theaters are about to be opening up.
You know what that means.
Oh my goodness.
What does
I'm
that
not
mean?
watching
That's my
Candyman this
favorite.
week.
Oh, I hope you know that's what we're doing. That's why I was getting so amped. This guy does not like Candyman.
Wait,
I don't like scary movies.
Wait, the movie theaters aren't open already?
They're open, but they're not
playing
show.
full movie.
Yeah. This guy.
Because I was going to bring a shorty to the
Yo,
movie theater.
so stop Bridget, right?
Talk at
But Bridget, yo, so this girl's like, oh my god, you know, the new Wonder Woman is out. Let me take you out for your birthday. You know,
Word.
you didn't get to do nothing for your birthday, and you never celebrate. You know, let's go out. I'm like, all right,
Word.
cool. New Wonder Woman, bet.
Right.
Yeah, the
Right?
Wonder Woman
Right.
looks sick.
New Wonder Woman looks sick. I'm not the type of person. You already know, like, I'm working all the time. I ain't watching nothing. I'm thinking, oh, all right, this is legit.
Yep.
And he didn't call me to confirm. if it
Didn't
was
call
out,
the
which usually he
cuzzy to
does,
confirm.
but
Didn't
no.
call this man to confirm.
Nope.
I just heard Wonder Woman new and just went along with it. Because I'm trusting that they
You're trusting the Bridget.
you know, they did what they were supposed to do with the research. Right?
Yeah.
And plus, you like superhero movies. Like,
Yeah.
you're a
We
fan.
Love them
We're
things.
talking about first in line VIP
Really?
Black Panther when it first dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Sheesh.
Day of.
Yo, not even that. Yo, We went.
Oh my god.
We went to. I have to say his name properly. I don't want to butcher it, yo. Feel Culture.
Yeah, Feel.
We went to Feel Culture.
Shout out Feel. He's doing his
Shout
thing.
out Feel Culture. This man is amazing.
This is back
one
when
of
he
the
was in
best
Malton.
designs. Yeah, the man was.
Where?
Yo, we went to the man. We got our thing designed, but we had this planned out for months ahead of time. We went there, got like proper gear, African gear, like from head to toe. The drip was insane.
Yo, I saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah,
Insane. I thought honestly, I thought you went to one of the African aunties and said, "Yo, auntie, can you just sew this up for me?"
No. Like no. It wasn't one of those.
We went got that shit
tailor made.
That's
to
insane.
like got measurement for a movie.
We were trying to have no like cosplay nonsense like everybody else.
Trying to get the real.
We were trying to get it real.
Because you know what I thought you guys were gonna do. I'm not gonna lie. Like I thought you guys were just gonna get a little bullshit ass dashiki,
all that nonsense.
I was gonna be like, stop being like, come on, go all out.
We went all out. We got everything.
Started, I'm not gonna lie. We started. We're like, okay, what's the traditional? And then we saw the dashiki thing. But then we're like, nah, we gotta go.
The white people came with those.
Oh, they went crazy.
You can't come in the same attire.
Crazy with those.
But we didn't know. This is prior to all that. But yeah, go on.
But yeah, so we did all of that. Went to go see the movie. Sick.
Amazing.
But back to this situation at hand right now, right? Where it's not something that was thought out like this.
Yes.
It wasn't
just
something that
show
was.
You, we do this.
We do this when it comes to superhero stuff. We love. So like when I hear that, I'm like, all right, let's go. We go. I see the movie start. I'm like, oh, so they're doing it over like the first Wonder Woman. All right, so they're doing like, it's like, you know, like when you watch those BET movies and it's just like, I'm pretty sure you're wondering how I got here.
It was like kind of like a recap.
Yeah, like a recap of what happened before, right?
BET black movies start like that.
So, bro, you're about to get punched in your shit. It's like, oh, I bet you wonder. No. I'm wondering if you'll
just run the fade.
If you're gonna duck, you know, just duck the fade. But yo, so like, I'm watching the thing play over, and I'm just like, okay, all right, that's what they're doing. Then the movie continues, and then I see the portion of the movie where like those guys, they look through, and they're like, all right, the island of the Amazonians. Pull back, darkness. And I'm like, oh my God. So I watched it all the way to that point with the hope in my heart that something was going to switch. At that point, I knew I was watching the first Wonder Woman.
Come on.
And I was
How far did you get?
What date? Give me the date of when that shit dropped. I was like 19 something.
Was it 19 something?
19?
Yeah.
19 something?
Or 10, like
Oh no, it wasn't that one. It was the Wonder Woman that just came out, fam. Where she was going against Ares and all that kind of stuff. Not the way back Wonder Woman.
Oh, I thought you were watching Black and White.
No. It wasn't that, fam.
No, I thought that's what you said to me, fam.
No, I said
you said 19 something.
No, because that was the time frame of the movie.
Oh,
Yo.
Yeah.
I was just thinking Wonder Woman's like Black and White. Like it's not even saying, it doesn't even have sound.
Tell me Rand was in the theater looking at Black and White like, yo, I wonder when this was.
No, I thought that's what you were.
No, man.
That's not bad then.
No, man, I got patience, but I ain't got that much.
Okay.
That's insane.
Nah, man.
How far did you make it through before?
I watched the whole thing.
Word.
Money was paid, bro.
Oh, I feel you.
That was it.
Patience.
Were
Were you with a
I mean,
girl?
it was a decent movie.
Were you with a girl?
Huh?
Were you with a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, so of course you're gonna stay.
No.
Yeah, if
that
you're-
don't mean nothing.
No, if
That means everything. Bro, I'm staying in a trash movie if there's a girl that I like.
If it's a trash movie, I actually know. This is the thing.
Wait.
While I'm watching the movie, I contemplated getting up and leaving.
Yeah.
But the whole time I'm watching, I'm just like, yo, this actually has some good replay value.
Oh, dope.
Like the fact that I actually watched the movie over again, I'm like, yo, this movie is legit. Like, it's sick. Because she leaned over, she's like,
was it
do you want to leave? And I'm like, you know what? Nah. Let's do this.
So she seen the first one as well?
She saw the first one as well, but she didn't know.
Was it a date?
No, it was just like, yo, your birthday just came around. Let's go do this, because you already know. Like, I don't really do nothing for my birthday.
No, it's crazy.
She felt away because she didn't get like invited to the surprise party.
She didn't. And she was one of those
She was
people that
just one of those. Like,
yeah,
she
I
felt
bet
it.
you
She's
still.
like, all right, we're gonna do something.
She saw the recap video and said, yo, where was I?
Yo, I was getting serious.
Didn't even want to go anyways. You look school face. Your head is bald. Don't even want to be your friend anymore.
All
Okay, all that.
Oh wow,
There was
you
all
know,
that energy before.
I would have got her invited if I knew
Okay, you're not even that chill.
You're like you, bro. Like, fuck your glasses, bro. Can't even see
All that.
2020. Like, oh, blind face, bitch ass.
Whoa. Are you talking how you really feel right now, man?
Just chill, yo.
I'm sorry, I can't see. I can't see.
Oh my God, killing me with this shit.
Oh my god.
Yo, take this in. Speaking of R. Kelly, I was
saw
at
that,
his
right?
party.
Oh no,
No,
I thought you were gonna talk about the update. He got stabbed with a pencil
What?
in jail.
Okay, hold that note.
Yeah.
Hold that note. I went to a party.
What?
Downtown Hamilton. First of all, there's bare buck teas in Hamilton. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Like, I thought that was just a DT thing, but like, I guess, Hamilton
No, sir.
is a pretty sketch.
No, buck teas are universal.
Yeah. But like, more than usual.
Can you break it down for the people that don't know buck tea, because that's more so like.
Oh yeah, buck tea is basically just like homeless, druggy, youth that you just see on the road,
More so druggy. Like, we don't call
druggy.
homeless people buck teas.
Yeah.
Like,
some people be on that way.
nah, homeless people are homeless people. Buck teas are like you're bugging out.
Yeah, you're talking
And you
to
need a $1.50.
Yeah.
Like one of those.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Buck tea, $1.50.
I see how you spend
Oh
that.
A
man.
little slice.
But anyway,
I'm gonna send a text real quick.
yeah, so we showed up to the party, it's cool, whatever, we're lounging. Then the music starts going, music is going nice, and then man start bumping R. Kelly.
What song?
Now I'm not trying to be, okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Was it Step, right? No, it wasn't Step.
No. It was,
We
it
don't
was
wanna give this man
remix
too much light,
It was
you know.
remix Ignition.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Leave it at that. We're not
I'ma
singing
leave it
none
at
of those
that.
songs.
And
Mama rolling that.
before the man busts a tune, he's like, yo, I might get canceled for this one.
Was that Tory Lanez?
Fam.
Tory
And
Lanez
then he
was the
dropped the
DJ.
tune.
What tune?
Remix Ignition.
Remix Ignition. I just told
Oh
you.
no,
Bro,
because he
I'm
said
not gonna-
Tory. I thought that it was like.
No, it was Tory
That's
Lanez.
another-
It
that's
sounded like
another
Tory
thing
Lanez.
we gotta talk
Like-
about.
It sounded like Tory Lanez as a DJ. Yo, it's crazy.
Oh,
You might get canceled.
man.
You have other things to get canceled for, Tory.
Yeah, which we're gonna get into. But fam, I was so shocked. I'm like, I can't rock to this. I can't.
You nodded your head. It's okay, bro.
I nodded.
It's contagious, fam.
I nodded because the rhythmic notes that are being hit in that song is something that just gets in tune.
I
If you
know.
are black,
I know.
you have to.
Bro,
right?
as soon as I hear Mama
Fam.
rolling that body, got every man, I'm like, yo, like
I didn't want to.
I'm never playing him at home ever.
No. I'm not making a
out.
conscious decision to give this
No.
man streaming money or any sort of.
Not even close.
No. But if I'm in a grocery store and I'm in the tune, I might tap a foot. Because the tune itself,
He
instrumentally,
calls himself the Pied Piper for a reason.
That is a nasty man. And
It's
if you know
just-
the history of the Pied Piper, bro,
it's just
it's a
tough.
nasty man.
The point I'm trying to make is it's tough to separate the artist from the music. And perfect example, Tory Lanez.
People that say that, oh, I'm separating him from the music, like, you're full of shit. You just don't want to cancel him. And it's fine. Just say, I'm not ready to walk away from the music. And the music
No,
is
but
still
some people
stuck with
aren't
me.
ready to say that though.
But don't take the easy route and be like, bro, sometimes you have to separate the artist. No, sometimes you just have to stop sucking dick. Like, get out of here. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, straight up.
But
Like,
for Kanye
bro,
West,
this person was a piece of shit. You can just separate yourself from him completely, or you can blame it on be like, oh, sometimes you have to do. Okay, cool. If your daughter was the one that R. Kelly took advantage of, what are you gonna say? Yo,
you rocking that
that
music
remix
now?
submission was fire, bro. I don't know what to
Nah,
like.
you burning that tape on.
You're burning the tape, and you wish that you could burn him. Why? Because it's personal to you.
Yeah.
See, people only act when it affects them personally,
Facts.
and that's the thing that we have to change.
Perfect example is COVID-19. But I want to
That's the climate that we're in.
But the more important part, because this is where it hit for me, how do we feel about bumping Tory?
How do I feel?
Are we still bumping Tory? Because I feel like everybody's talked about, and we know why, the Meg situation is, she shouldn't feel like the cops, she shouldn't be able to call the cops. It just paints a picture of how the justice system runs in America. We all know that. But let's talk about more so us as black men and how we're going to react to the situation moving forward. Like, because we have to be the example to show, okay, what precedent are we going to set with this? Because ultimately, we got to keep it a thou out too.
Right.
What Tory did was some sucker ass shit. If allegedly that's what he did. And I don't see Meg coming out and telling no lies. You understand? Because there's just no motive for her to tell a lie right now. If anything, it hurts her case in this instant. So I'm curious to know what you guys have to say in terms of like, how do you feel moving forward? Do you think Tory can redeem himself? Do you think there's something he can say to redeem himself?
I'm still gonna bop my head when I hear stupid again.
I hear that. So what would you say to a woman that's like, well, that's the same as playing R. Kelly, and you're basically...
R. Kelly was a pedophile.
And this guy shot and assaulted a black woman.
Okay. He shot and assaulted a black woman. Horrible individual. But you're going to weigh someone who did something under the influence versus someone who was a pedophile for X amount of years and say that this is warranted for me to be able to cut this man off. It's going to come right back to the argument of XXX, how do you even pronounce this guy's name again?
I'm just laughing at this guy.
Well, yeah, but
production man.
How do you pronounce his name? Help me out. Tentacion. Yeah. So like, look at the situation with him. Right. He was abusive. The fact of the matter is, like, what he did to his girl didn't get to the level of gun violence. Right? But people are still now. All right. Let's say he didn't die. Would people still be on the whole cancel culture thing?
Some people.
They would still be on that.
You're saying if X didn't die?
If he didn't die.
Because
murdered. If he wasn't murdered. Exactly. Speaking for what it is. If he wasn't murdered, then would people's narrative have changed? Because after his death, then that's when I'm starting to hear, oh, well, you know, Malcolm X was the type of person where he was a pimp and he was this and he was that. But given time, he became Malcolm X.
Right.
Who's to say that X couldn't have exactly? Damn. So Tory, being a young black man right now, blatant, stupid move,
not
condoning the behavior at all. Right? To say, oh, he did that, and I'm just gonna completely like cut him off, cancel. Like, yeah, he himself, he definitely has some things to answer for. Yeah. And he still hasn't opened his mouth and said something. He did a punk ass move, get his publicist to go around and talk about how Meg was assaulting him and doing all of this crazy stuff, and none of that ever happened.
We had this conversation before about cancel culture and what cancel culture is supposed to mean or supposed to be versus what it actually is. Cancel culture was supposed to be, all right, we're done, we're tired of your mouth, you have to shut the fuck up now and be in a corner. And grow, like work on yourself, realize what you do. It's like a timeout. And then you can come back and fuck with the people.
That's the perfect word.
That's all it's supposed to be. But it got villainized because people use it for their own benefit and it messes everything up. It's like with every movement. With the Bloods and the Crips, with Black Lives Matter, with Me Too, with every movement you have the people the odd ones out that use it to their advantage and it messes it up for everybody else. But are we going to let the bad apples ruin it? Or are we going to stay true to what the agenda is?
Wow, that was, I think you knocked that shit out the park because gangs started as a way for us to police ourselves in our own communities. And then there was a couple knucklehead boys that started to just try and be tough and started killing. Like, it was always like, no mothers and children. You know what I mean?
It was always that. It was always that.
And then in some weird way, we started going against that code and then started kidding up innocent people.
Crazy stuff.
But like,
so no, the progression of it, the intention of it was pure in the sense of we're trying to combat something in a safe way. In the same way, cancel culture.
But you have idiots talking about like, yo, cancel culture needs to be canceled. Like, no, bro. No. This is what keeps the culture moving. You will not cancel culture.
People need to be held accountable. Yeah. Period. But like in terms of how they're going to be holding people accountable, like, I mean, you have to go about it on all angles. You can't just go at Tory just for the fact of him doing what he did. You know, the thing is, I've been hearing a whole bunch of these people talk about, but he's Canadian. What do you expect from a Canadian?
Well, how many? Bro, make up your mind. Do we live in igloos and like we wear snows with the freaking tennis shoes? Like, or are we bad breed gunshot people shooting your foot? Like,
well, you know Like, you're gonna have all of this talk about, oh, he's Canadian,
Take that
so
off
this is
autofocus.
something to be expected. Canadians are dumb. Yet you have all of the different things that these American artists do, or artists from Australia, or whatever. People are dumb regardless of where they come from.
Yeah, and I think the Canadian thing is just a one-off.
It's just a one-off thing.
I think
It's just
the
stupid.
bigger picture is just the fact that Tory he fucked up. He
Yeah,
did some sucker shit.
immensely.
He did some sucker shit, and there isn't really anything. If what Meg is saying is true, and we have no reason not to, I believe her based on her character and what she's really put out there. I'd be shocked to see that she's lying in any way. So if we're going off the fact that what she's saying is true, everything's still allegedly, the case is still going on, then Tory is a sucker. Like, he really is, and it's hard because if you're a fan of someone, you believe in someone, it hits differently to see them do.
Bro, you're talking about being a fan, bro. Like, Tory was on my regular religious playlist. Like, it was every single day.
I can't even bang Chicks Tape, fam!
I haven't played it. I can't.
I can't even bang Chicks Tape!
Because I'm like, how are you gonna do
Playing
that?
Tory Lanez on a daily basis was like...
I hear the music and I'm gonna listen.
Like, it was every day. No.
Praying.
Not saying it's on the same pedestal.
No, I know what you
I'm
mean.
saying, like, it was every day. It was every day for me. I have to hear staccato when I'm in the shower. I have to hear him say, fucking these bitches that came out of Orlando. I have to hear it.
Okay,
I have to hear
let's
it.
put a cap on it. Are you playing... I'm gonna go right...
I'm not playing him anymore, though.
Okay, he's not playing. Are you playing... Is there a time... Wait. Is there a time frame on that? Like 6 months?
Shit.
Or is there...
I have to hear something from his side. He has to say something.
Yeah. He has to.
Because what he's doing with the publish, Rihanna's right.
He has to
It's
apologize.
It's straight
That's a sucker
sucker
move. You need to
Bro.
apologize, man.
Tory Lanez...
And you're from Brampton,
No,
fam?
but the thing is, Tory Lanez spent a lot of
Bear
time...
Girl's giving me ammunition right now.
Right.
Wow, what'd you expect from a
Yo,
Brampton youth?
right.
He's a
I'm
fucking
hearing
bitch,
talk.
man. Look at his
What do you
hairline. Didn't even get that. Where's that?
Tory,
Brazil? Can't even tell.
Tristan, what do you
Right.
expect from a Brampton man? I'm hearing all that.
No, but like,
All of the smoke.
thing-
And we just gotta eat it, bro. Like,
the thing with Tory
shut
Lanez...
the girl on this floor.
Tory Lanez... Yeah. But he spent a lot of time in New York, right? And...
You think New York did it?
No. I'm saying basing off the principles that the real street guys in New York go off of. Like, everybody knows that woman. Like, come on, bro.
You
Like,
don't do that
you
to
really
a
shot a shorty? Like, that's how you feel?
So, is there a time limit on it? Like 6 months down the road? Or you're just waiting to hear what he has to say?
I have to hear what he has to say.
Okay.
If he says something ridiculously stupid, that's it. I don't have to hear staccato. I don't have to hear
Chicks
it.
Tape's coming off the phone.
First of all, the recent Chicks Tape wasn't even my favorite.
It was the most publicized, but
It was
Chicks
not my...
Tape-
The one where he did the
Chicks Tape
remix
4?
off of Ed Sheeran, that was... I think that was that the white one? Whatever one with the white
No, it was
background.
where this girl in the window. I
Shit.
think it was 3.
Okay.
But okay, I bring it over to you now. Are
Yeah.
you going to are you going to be able? Are you playing Tory?
No, I'm not gonna go out of my way to play his music.
If it comes on in the club, are you
If
rocking?
it comes on, I mean it comes on, bro. But like, I'm not gonna like be standing up in the corner like, no, I'm not gonna dance to this because he shot a woman. Like, I'm not gonna be like, gonna do that.
How do you make it sound like that?
Gonna do that. Yeah, but that's how some of these people are really gonna be acting out here in these streets, man.
No,
They're gonna be
bro.
moving weak. Like,
But that sounds crazy to not like because if
I'm
R.
move at
Kelly,
that with
so
R.
if R.
Kelly.
Kelly comes on the
I'm move
club.
at that with R. Kelly because this man touched children. He needs to die. He needs to die.
Okay, so that's
Me
not
personally, he needs to die.
okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So shooting. So it goes. Is there anything worse than touching their children in your eyes? Touching children is the peak for you, like in terms of like, you need to die,
You need touching
or
children
like
and or body
you're
parts.
a terrible human.
Touching children and or using them for body parts at this point in time.
Okay.
That whole like human trafficking thing,
Yeah,
Pizzagate stuff
smart.
that is just
Smart.
it's just insane.
Yeah.
And I haven't talked about that on this podcast because it's just such a depressing topic.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna talk about it one day though. We touched on it,
Yeah.
but we won't talk about it at least because people need to be aware.
So bringing it back to the point, can you separate the art from the artist?
Most definitely.
Okay.
In this situation.
In this situation.
Bon R. Kelly.
Okay. And since we're here and we still got some time, Michael Jackson.
He never touched those children.
But I believe that, right? But we might have bias in saying that because we're big fans of Michael Jackson.
No, the FBI did a report on this man. They studied it. 500-page report.
I believe you. And I think the documentary was made a poor taste in a time where they're trying to attack. They saw the success of R. Kelly and they're trying to piggyback on that.
Mm-hmm.
However, in a hypothetical scenario.
Can't believe Oprah took on those guys. Anyways, step on.
Whole nother topic.
Oprah, I'm still trying to be your steady man now.
Shut up,
let that not like. You know what I mean? Don't let that deter.
That's a deep cut. I don't know if you know
I'm trying to like, you know?
Put that in the comments if you know which TV show that's.
Sugar mama.
Sugar mama. But oh man, I forgot where I was. So hypothetically, okay. Michael Jackson.
Yeah. It's
concrete facts. He's still alive. He's still putting out music. Comes out that he did touch those kids. Are you able to like not listen to that?
That would break me.
Because these touch children.
Yeah, cut it off. Easy.
With Mike?
If Michael Jackson really did touch children, if Michael Jackson really did touch a child, actually sexually assault a child, done with it.
Proven fact.
Who's the child?
10,000%. I'm not listening to music no more. I don't talk with you.
We cannot fight.
I'm talking absolute shit still.
Call this podcast.
It doesn't depend on the child. As soon as he touches child, I exit the chat.
Huh?
Honestly.
I said as soon as Mike touches the child, I exit the chat.
Honestly, guys. Thriller kind of hard, bro.
So you're telling me
Thriller kind of bang.
So you're telling me
No.
If Mike
I don't know.
was caught out here giving a little kid panda eyes.
Pretty Young Thing sounds a little different though.
So you're going there. Don't even do this right now. You're talking about my joke about some gunshot. You're talking about pretty
loving. Hey.
Yo, you need to fix up, eh?
Some grown thing.
My guy, you need to fix up. Nah, man.
Yo, I'm done. Obviously, I'm not rocking it. I'm just saying, for the argument of separating the art from the artist, that would be a really big.
It would be tough because Michael Jackson, he's amazing.
He was so talented.
You have to be honest with it. Like it's easy.
Bro, Mike Jackson, we will never, ever see the closest thing that we have. With Mike, the only thing that we have, the closest thing that we have.
It's a lie.
Chris Brown, Beyonce.
Huh?
I was gonna say Chris Brown or Beyonce.
No, Stevie Wonder's still alive.
Bro, if you don't get out of here, dog.
No.
Chris Brown is the closest thing.
No. I'm not talking about the dancing. I'm talking about music.
Music. No.
Yeah.
We have to account for everything because Mike wasn't just a musician.
No,
he was a dancer.
I mean, he can't compete because he's blind, fam. I'm talking about just listening.
You did that to him. We didn't tell you to put him in that category.
You
put him in that category.
You
did that to Stevie.
All right.
You did that to Stevie.
All night. Just listening to that alone, and you put that next to another one of Stevie Wonder's music, it bangs just the same.
We don't have to.
No. Musically, but like he's saying, go on.
We have someone to compare him to, and that is coked up Chris Brown. Listen, I like my Chris Brown with a little bit of coke on it.
Talking
No.
If it doesn't have coke on it, is it really Chris Brown?
Oh,
I think
no. Don't say that.
You don't think Chris Brown's coked up?
No.
Never mind. This is forget I said anything. Forget I said anything.
No, this is something else.
No, we don't have to talk about it.
Oh my gosh.
Because we about to get.
You're going crazy right now.
You don't think Chris Brown is coked up? Okay, this is
not why his music is good.
This is all speculation.
That's not why his music is good.
I think you don't get an album with 50 songs on it. He could put more. You don't get an album with 50 songs without some cocaine. You don't.
You know,
and you live in Hollywood.
Cocaine's hell of a drug.
Hell of a drug.
And we don't know the lyrical and musical god that Rick James was. Mm-hmm. So come on now.
Rick James.
You ever say that word, fam?
No. We already got it.
Yeah, man, we not calling.
I guess to conclude all of it.
The B word? You don't say that no more?
Huh?
You don't say the B word no more?
Man, I just didn't feel it.
Fam, you said this 27 times.
But I cannot feel it. I like chocolate, doesn't mean I have to eat it.
No, you have to eat it.
You say this is Chris Brown song?
Yo, if you don't turn shit. Anyway.
That's Chris Brown's song.
We about to get copywritten, canceled, all this.
Yo, shout out to my females from Morocco. You know what I'm saying?
Big up yourself.
Yeah, because French is from Morocco. Niggas don't even know that.
Ultimately,
Wait, Morocco?
He's from Morocco.
I thought he was South African.
No, G, he's from Morocco.
you just
For real?
assume
He's
that
still from
because of his
Africa.
complexion.
No,
He
he's
look
still
like one of
African.
them
He's still
Trevor
African.
Noah looking motherfuckers.
I thought so.
French is
He
still
just look
African.
like
I thought
that.
so.
Because people
I didn't put it together.
You shade this, bro.
No, I heard. Wow, really? We go in there?
No, he does look South African just a
He
little bit.
does.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Man, look like say he talk South fam.
Yeah, nah, for sure. For sure.
I've been practicing family.
Hey, man, yeah, some
Transition.
Yeah, no good time.
So quick.
Look at the South African man right here.
All I said is, I love you.
Just-
That's all I said.
Can you separate artists from the art? Yes. No.
I feel like
Unless if they touch
it depends on the severity of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and
Same thing. Depending on the severity of what they've done. Like,
I think you can separate it.
They're gonna
because
say that
Bobby Brown been
we're
whooping Whitney's ass.
That's what I'm saying. I think you can separate it. Because if you
Yeah.
go back into anybody's skeleton, anybody's closet, like there's people beating up people.
Allegedly whooping Whitney's ass. Let me just put that out there.
They're gonna say that we're tap dancing though, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I mean,
But like in terms
I said it. I listened to it.
But
It doesn't mean I have to rock with them.
alright. So you listen to R. Kelly?
No.
There we
No,
go.
R. Kelly, do you know?
Alright then. So yeah, it comes right back down to
Like
the
I said,
severity.
the severity. Yeah, you're right.
Right?
So it's the severity.
But like
of
what
the
we're talking
situation.
about right now is
Okay.
You know what you do?
It's okay. It's better like this. It's authentic.
yo, it's when my girl dizzy's her head fam.
Yo.
Yo, when she did that fam.
So you guys, you and Adele are at Jamaica House Kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Toronto. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they done know.
Speak up the people. But you guys are at Jamaica House Kitchen, right? You get what you get in. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is. What do you think Adele is getting? Keep it a stack.
Oxtail, rice, and peas.
Easy.
Easy.
Really?
Extra oxtail.
Oxtail
gravy.
rice and peas,
Coleslaw
or
on
she's
the
getting the
side.
fried chicken.
I would
the
eat,
oxtail
yes, that's what I was
see what I'm
saying.
saying?
That's exactly what I was
fried
saying.
chicken?
Get the oxtail, get the
Yes,
fried
bro.
chicken with the oxtail
Yes.
gravy upon it. Yeah.
Yes, because that's exactly what I might get. So then she might want to follow suit and be like, you know what, I don't feel safe. Like if I get something different, she
With a
might think,
coleslaw.
yeah, he might think I'm not new to
Coleslaw is
this.
there 100%.
Mix up into the rice.
Because you don't.
Is she getting festival? Festival because we know she can. Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah,
No. Remember when
she was thick.
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
She was
That's
thick.
why I think the
Hold on.
fried chicken.
Remember when she was
you guys
arguing?
might have actually been there
No.
because
Remember when she
knows
was
how
arguing
to
with her
put
husband?
on meat.
Yeah, but remember when she was arguing with her husband on the phone? They got the picture with her and she had the gun finger like
She
this.
did have the gun finger.
She's eating the festival.
She's definitely eating.
That's
the
why I'm.
festival.
That's why I'm saying it's oxtail because she knows it's not her first
It's
time in
fried
Jamaica.
chicken,
House.
bro.
Rodeo still.
You understand what I'm saying? She's going there like what? And she's talking to the chef.
They do not just hear the patois comment. Yo,
think
this
so?
woman talk
I still
patois
don't
more
think
better.
I still think that's dope.
That's
That doesn't
Adele.
sound like her.
That's her, bro.
That's
That's not
her.
hello. That's not
That is
her.
her.
That's
She's
not
from
her.
the UK, fam. That's
What do you
her.
mean?
That's what
what
she's
I'm
talking
talking
about. She's
about.
not singing beautiful songs.
So anyway, so the people that don't know, Adele was.
This is her from the other side.
Hello, Bundy.
Hello, on the other side.
From the Gaza side.
Oh my
mean?
gosh.
Anyways,
Anyway.
y'all that don't know, go to the picture. We'll put it. If we can put it in.
I'm definitely gonna put
Put
it.
it in of Adele was recently seen at I think it was somewhere in I think it was Northampton, but I could be wrong.
Something so.
In London, and it's like one of the biggest festivals for Carnival Caribbean people.
Facts.
She was
But
seen with
it
the
was
Jamaican.
shut down. Like
She
she
had
didn't get
She had the bantu knots in her hand.
Bantu.
You see,
And
you had a
and
problem
Shut
with
up,
that, though.
Bantu.
Bantu. She had the
Yeah.
Bantus. Thank you, sir. She had the Bantus knots in her hand. She had the Jamaican bra on.
Yeah, man, the Jamaican did to them, yeah, man.
Yeah, well, sorry.
I don't like her face in that picture though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like her.
I-
She kind of took a better picture of her. stuff.
For sure. And you
Now-
had a problem with the Bantu nuts.
I had a problem with the look just because I didn't think it looked suited her. I think Adele is ingratiated in the culture. I think she gets a pass.
Oh yeah.
Cause what I want to ask y'all is, do you think she looks better thick with the weight on?
Either way.
Because
Bro.
I'm telling you,
I'm
Either
taking
I think
Adele.
Adele could get
Oh
it.
my God, yes. And then if
I think
she,
Adele could.
if she sings,
Yo,
if she
honestly-
sings hello to me while I'm like,
Yo.
yeah, it's me.
Fam, even if she just whispered a little patois in my ears when I dip on it. Yo, I'm a deep in.
Ah!
I'm about to go crazy.
No.
Free freedom.
I was blown, fam. I'm exploded, yo.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are really living up to the Jamaican stereotype. Y'all are really living up to the Jamaican stereotype with that one. Yo. Oh my gosh. My head top is shining.
Yeah, you're shining. You're shining.
I'm shining too.
Yeah, I'm cute still. It's all right.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was trying to tell you after the last episode. I'm like, yo, when I was editing the video, I'm like, bro, like Ram's a handsome. Like he's like, yo,
what's up? You know, I'm
like,
a bliss.
not even on some homo shit. Like, yo, you're a handsome guy.
Yo, big up yourself,
Like,
my
real
guy.
shit. Like, I'm like, yo, this guy's skin's glowing.
Yo, we're all kings. Yo, big up yourself. Yo. What you mean? What you mean?
Like,
I try.
You see this positivity, a young black man.
Yeah.
Y'all
It's
always
not black
ask
boy
for
joy,
it.
it's just joy, you get me?
It's just joy, fam.
Understand. Because black boy joy sounds, I don't really rock with that.
Nah, it's just joy because we're men.
Nah, you know.
There has to be a different term, but like what's the black girl one? There's a black woman hashtag.
What is it? Black girl magic.
Black girl magic.
Black girl magic.
Black boy joy doesn't sound like it.
Because it's not magical, fam.
Black boy.
Black girl magic.
I mean,
sounds,
but
like if you're gonna have a hashtag, have it sound neat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Farrakhan did talk about the magic of the woman, though, still. So,
But no, I'm talking about where's the art? Like what's the art? The black boy joy. Black boy joy doesn't hit like black girl magic.
Because it's magical, fam. They're magical. Just take it for what it is. Hold your L. It's all right. It's okay.
So then we just got joy.
We just got joy, fam. It's okay.
We're prideful, right?
We're prideful.
Hey man,
That's all you need, bro.
That's all you need sometimes.
That's all you need.
Not too prideful. Ooh.
Bro, I don't respect. Yeah, facts.
Wow.
Facts.
sorry, I had to do it to you.
You see,
I was so disappointed. I was rocking for you.
I was having
for you, yeah.
You're rooting for you.
I was having a conversation with my friend, and he tried to like he didn't try to defend the situation, but he was like, "Yo,
alleged bozo.
How it should be."
No, he's
He was like how it should be. Nobody should put their hands on nobody. I'm like, bro, but if you want to stay free and out of the system, you know to not put your hands on a woman. But he kept going back to the fact that, yo, nobody should put their hands on nobody. I'm like, bro, yeah, everybody knows that.
That's facts.
That's a fact.
But Meg didn't.
It doesn't
put
look like
hands on
But
Tory.
Meg never touched him.
Now we know.
Meg didn't put her hands on Tory that we know of.
Yeah, we know.
Also, it doesn't work. Like, a woman can put her hands on a man 1,000 times. As soon as that man retaliates, you get in shit. Why? Because we are more controlling. We're logical creatures, so we shouldn't be.
No. Johnny Depp.
What happened with Johnny Depp?
Oh yeah.
Woman broke the man's finger, fam. Like fully got like on her Latina tip and just like like
she's white.
That's kind of sexy.
I know, but she broke the finger.
That's kind of sexy.
You ever seen a person never pointing a Latina woman?
That's kind of sexy, bro.
This guy is different, eh?
I like toxic shit sometimes. So it's just nice to like stir it up sometimes. Like, yo, I'm gonna fuck this shit up. With my broke finger, I'm gonna put it like what?
Little darling, stir it up. I want my finger. Your finger broken up.
Hey, bring it back.
Little darling, broken up.
Man, you love it when you get what you want. It's not really something that I really even too wanted to talk about it, but it's just.
Are you taking a serious turn right here?
Yeah, man. Like it just messed with me. Like the whole thing with that kid, the dude.
Jacob Blake.
How do you no? How do you pronounce that? Look, idiot boys.
From Kenosha?
Yeah. Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce his name?
I don't know his name. I don't.
Well, either way, it's just a point of like I saw something recently, like because I haven't been giving it any energy, right?
Right.
Either of these cases, because I'm sick and tired of them using anything to do with black people being murdered or anything to do with the connection of anybody with black people being murdered or harmed as like murder porn. Or like I can't.
Yeah, it's crazy
like, you don't
how willing to put that stuff
out. They are like the media just like no problem, quick AR rifle with the American flag Crocs on his foot, but they make reference of. So
break down the situation for people that don't know. What happened in Kenosha?
So in the situation in Kenosha, they were having protest. And during said protest, there had to be some kind of agreement between this young man, because what's his name, Kyle, and who knows how many others like him, where they were supposed to go and supposedly keep the peace. So they had their guns and everything like that. And in the midst of the protest, he took the gun and pointed it at somebody, saying that they were going to come in and break into one of the buildings. They were not. That was not the case. But what was going on? Shot the person. They came after him, tried to like calm everything down. While he's there, he turns, bop bop, and like one guy, they're saying that the force of the bullet was so strong, like it ripped his arm off. Like. It's crazy.
It's not no kiddie toy. Like,
it's not no toy.
Was it rubber bullets or actual bullets?
No, bullets. AR bullets.
AR.
Like it.
The 17-year-old that was shooting.
Yeah, like the thing damaged the man's arm.
What I don't understand is how. I mean, black people get shot for having a hoodie on in a store. You know what I'm saying? Or doing nothing.
17 years old.
He had a whole AR.
He did what he did, and then he walked down, and then he did a thing like he did like Heil Hitler. Like his hand went up and then he turned his arm, like he turned his hand around, and like as a signal to show that he's one of them.
Yeah.
Like not to say like he's white.
Like white here, don't shoot.
It's ingrained.
No, well, not even to say like a white guy, but he's just like he did one of these to show that subliminally that could be it.
You see, it's the same thing with the girl. And thank God it didn't get to a point where the police actually came down and shot. But the guy who was doing the bird watching ended up being a writer from Marvel, black guy. She weaponized her whiteness in that scenario because she knew. Because when she was on the phone, I'm being berated by a black man. I'm a white one. Like
I'm upset that girl is Canadian.
She said all the right things in that situation because she knew. Why would you say that if you don't think that's gonna be advantageous to you in that situation? Whether he realized it or not. Yes, that was choking the shit out of that dog too.
Yeah, animal cruelty.
Animal cruelty for real. PETA.
You didn't even see PETA get on that.
Nope.
Nah, they probably did. I didn't look into it.
I'm sure they wanted to, but I don't think anything.
PETA keep that same energy, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. They don't care.
PETA come like caring.
No, did I tell you about one of my breakers?
PETA, yo, you freaking look at a dog.
Okay, since we're on the topic, I'm gonna share the story real quick. There was this guy. There was this guy. I was I had like chicken foot soup, right?
Yeah.
And I was eating that or whatever. And then I put up a picture as a joke, like something with like a chicken's leg. I can't remember what the meme was, but it was inspired because I had chicken foot soup at the time. Right. Man comes after me. I can't believe that you would do something like that. Like you knew, like the fact that you would actually think it would be funny. That
are you laughing though?
Nah, because I mean, real talk. I'm not trying to make fun, but it's just like I was like, I can't believe that you do something like that. I mean, at the end of the day, that chicken is the mother. That chicken gave life to another chicken.
But some people look at it like that, like, bro, this
I can't rock with you. I can't rock with you anymore. We can't be friends anymore. And you cut me off. No, this is the thing. I want white people
to have that same energy.
For black people.
Yeah.
When we go through what we go through. Because it makes no sense to me.
Fuck the whales, bro. If I hear one more person talk to me about these goddamn killer whales that are dying in these marine land enclosures while black people are getting murdered in the streets, like there's levels to this.
This whole situation, it's not okay for you to shoot a man 7 times in his back. Or however many times he got shot. And then take him to the hospital and handcuff him to the bed.
Like he's going somewhere.
Because he's now paralyzed. He's lucky to be alive.
He's one of the few.
He's lucky to walk away alive.
To live with his life.
His children have to live with the memory that Pops got shot. What if one of those bullets missed because the guy didn't go to target practice properly and it came through and hit one of the kids in the head?
I saw this image of this child at a protest saying, "You killed my father, yet you make fun of me for not having a dad." 12-year-old boy. He has that on a poster. It's like, you think we really want to be going out here? You think me, Mel's, Ray don't want to be talking kiki with white people out there and talk about this stuff? We do.
We do.
We do want to be integrated, but whenever we show out that loving hand, y'all slap it away.
Yeah.
Or you shake our hand in public, but then stab us in the back
And
through the judicial system, through what you put through the system.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want to talk about it either. But y'all keep doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only so much that you're going to be able to do before pushback happens.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.